Well, Earth Day is tomorrow. So, in honor of that, we thought that we would share some fun crafts for you and the kids that will turn your trash into treasure.
Our Michelle Oliver found ways to upcycle all kinds of things to add a nice touch to your home. Take a look.
Egg cartons, tin cans, old boxes. These are all things you're supposed to recycle. But what if you upcycle them, making them into something you can use again and again? What I mean is transforming all of this into all of this, and I'm gonna show you how. First up, we're going to be transforming these tin cans into these cool decorative lanterns. So what you're going to need for this are some tin cans that you've completely cleaned off. You're also going to need some spray paint that works on metal, a drill, and a Sharpie. The first step you're going to do is make out your design with your Sharpie. Now, if your can has ridges like mine does, you're going to want to make sure your drill points, which you're marking out with the Sharpie, is in the crevices of these ridges and not on the top of the ridge. So after you mark out your design, you're going to drill it in. Now you want to practice safety first. Make sure you're wearing a thick protective glove on the hand you're holding the can with. Or better yet, if you have a vise, use it. You can take a look at your designs by looking at the inside of them. Before you paint, you're going to want to make sure you protect the grass with something like a piece of cardboard or newspaper. You also might want to wear some protective gloves on your hands. Now, get painting. Once the paint is done drying, all you have to do is put in these little tea lights, light them up, and you'll have a lovely set of lanterns. Next, we're going to transform this old box into a cool catch-all tray. Now, what you need for this project first and foremost is a box lid. I'm gonna use this cool one I had from Valentine's Day. I like the little heart shape, but any box lid will do. You're also going to want some paints, some glue, and then you also need some decorative paper. For the first step, we're going to separate the lid from the bottom. And while you're going to be making your tray out of the lid, what you want to trace is the bottom. Reason being is that the bottom is a little bit smaller than the lid, and so when you trace out the shape, it'll fit perfectly into your lid. Then, using a pair of scissors, we're going to cut it out. Here is our finished cut-out shape, and we're just going to test to make sure it fits nicely into the lid, and it does. Look at that, perfect. And then we're going to paint the lid. Once the lid is dry to the touch, all you have to do is glue on the decorative paper, and you will have a beautiful catch-all tray. This last craft is for the kiddos. We're going to be turning egg cartons into fun flowers. What you need besides the egg cartons are some straws, paints and paintbrushes, glue, scissors, and some fun things to decorate with. So first things first, you want to protect your table because we are going to be dealing with paints. Now, we are going to be cutting up these egg cartons, and there's two different kinds of flowers you can make. One looks kind of like a sunflower, the other looks more like a tulip. So if you want to make the sunflower ones, just cut out sections of 4. And if you want to make the tulip ones, just cut out the individual circles. Now it's time to let the kids paint. My recommendation is to use the egg carton lid as your paint palette. Hey, less waste. Once the flowers are nice and dry, it's time to attach the stems. Just glue the straws onto the flowers and have the kids decorate with pom-poms. Then you'll have a beautiful handmade flower arrangement.
She's crafty.
Very cute.
Our sponsor,
She's
DTE
crafty.
Energy, is helping you do your part to help the environment by reducing your carbon footprint and energy bills.
In celebration of Earth Day, DTE is giving away free smart thermostats when customers download the DTE Insight app. So this giveaway will run throughout the month, and the offer is limited to the first 1,000 people. There you go.